You can be great at scheduling, tracking KPIs, and writing flawless project plans. But the moment you're expected to lead people, everything changes. Welcome to the Project Management Masterclass, the show where project leaders are made. This platform exists for one reason. Tools don't deliver projects, people do. That's why the Power Skills Academy was created, to help project professionals master the skills that actually move the needle. Emotional intelligence, communication, collaborative leadership, and strategic thinking. The skills that elevate your influence and make people want to follow your lead. If you ever thought, what am I missing? This is your answer. Visit www.developpowerskills.com. The link is in the description. Now, here's your host, Brittany Wilkins.
Welcome back to another episode of Project Management Masterclass. Today, we're diving into the world of project management information systems and uncovering some invaluable lessons learned. But first, let's set the stage. So what exactly is a PMIS? A project management information system is a digital platform or software tool designed to help project managers plan, execute, and manage projects efficiently. It typically includes features like scheduling, resource allocation, budgeting, document management, collaboration tools, and reporting capabilities. Project management information systems streamline project workflows and facilitate communication among team members, stakeholders, and clients. It can be a project manager's greatest asset to effectively executing projects, or what I personally learned from experience, it can be detrimental, impacting project managers' efficiency and productivity. Here are some lessons why. It all starts with understanding your purpose. Know your why. As you embark on your project management information system journey, we have to ask the question, what problem are we trying to solve? Because you have to remember, no tool is a magic wand that will fix everything. And without a solid foundation in project management fundamentals, its benefits may remain elusive. One way to go about this is to think about the problems and the needs from a role-based and/or function perspective, creating those user stories. For example, when it comes to project, program, or portfolio management, an executive may say, we don't have good visibility into our project portfolios. A PMO may be thinking, how do we get the organization to standardize and build visibility? Resource manager or a people leader may say, we don't have proper insight into resource availability and utilization. A project manager is thinking, gathering data to generate reports is time consuming, and how do we ensure the projects we select and execute deliver business value? A team member may be thinking, updating and communicating tasks and status needs to be done in multiple systems. Now that those problems have come to the forefront, time must be spent to further break down the root causes contributing to why information needs to be put in multiple systems, or why is there not good visibility of projects across the organization? Is it due to the culture, having a more silo organization, where there really are no forums that give people within the organization an awareness? Lesson number 2, beware of the shiny object syndrome. In today's market, there is no shortage of project management information systems. As a project manager, it's exciting to have a tool at one's disposal to make our jobs easier. It's like the allure of a new shiny toy. Just like when we are dazzled by a flashy car, it's easy to get swept up in the bells and whistles of a tool. But appearances can be deceiving. We must resist the temptation to prioritize style over substance and instead focus on whether the system truly meets our business needs. In many organizations, time tracking is important for financial metrics in tracking the overall RD&E spend. One of the organizations I was a part of had decided to spin off from its parent company, and a homegrown time tracking tool was utilized to track project cost across all the departments. Due to the spinoff, a new system had to be sourced. So when one of the tool vendors demoed the software, it sold the organization on a highly configurable application, not just from a time tracking standpoint, but also for managing projects and portfolios, planning and delivering the right projects. For my organization, I was assigned to kind of help lead the transition and implementation to this system. But looking beyond the shiny features revealed a multitude of problems like system performance, roles and permission settings, and some of its kind of configurable capabilities really did not meet the needs of what our organization wanted to achieve long term, which leads me to lesson number 3, team evaluation. When it comes to choosing a software tool, involving the end users is paramount. After all, they're the ones who will be navigating the intricacies day in and day out. And by assembling a team of early adopters and ensuring they understand both the tool and the business process it supports, we pave the way for a more smoother implementation. Leadership plays a role in being the key decision makers on improving the investment of the tool. But in evaluation of a tool, due diligence should be done by a team of individuals closest to the processes and operations. Your feedback fuels the show's growth. If you're enjoying the show, please take a moment to leave a review. Your words inspire me to keep creating quality episodes. Let's spread the love for great podcasts together. Share your thoughts today. Now back to the show. Lesson number 4, work smarter, not harder. Efficiency is the name of the game. A PMIS should be our trusted ally, not a burdensome chore. In evaluating tools, you'll discover many of them have dynamic applications such as resource capacity planner, documents, annual plan spend, budget, milestones, risk, and issues log. So as we migrated into the system and began to set up project workspaces, within the project workspaces, there were profile fields where the project leads were required to update critical information like budget. We also had an annual plan spend that also contained the same financial data. So, the issue that arose is that when you updated financial data in one dynamic application, you had to go update it again in another application within the same system. There was like no synchronization between the apps. They didn't talk to each other. You would have thought that if you updated it in one place, that it could automatically update in another place. And with an organization that has over 100 projects, that is a lot of time and manual effort. And it also introduces human error and actually capturing data in multiple applications. This was one of the issues the vendor could not solve, as it was not a configurable feature. You see why it's important to vet the system in defining what problems you need to solve prior to making a huge investment. This was something the engineering organization, among other things, consistently groaned about. It's just the inefficiency of the tool, which placed an even greater burden on project managers. And guess who had to help support in helping to update the same data in multiple places within the system? This became like my second full-time job on top of what I was originally hired to do, which leads me to lesson number 5, system administration. Who's steering the ship? Whether it's managed in-house or outsourced to a third party. Proper system administration is key to maintaining the integrity of the data, ensuring accurate reporting. Investing in expert support upfront can save you time, effort, and headaches down the road. Many organizations are very lean, doing more with less resources. But to effectively sustain and manage a software tool, you need a dedicated team of subject matter experts. Even if you outsource this to a third party, they still need proper training. Without it, they are really just a middleman addressing the needs, but cannot really solve the problems, but instead just feeding and submitting tickets on behalf of the organization to the vendor's support desk. Lesson number 6, single source of truth. If your organization regards a project management information system as a single source of truth, then the integrity of the data is one of the critical components that is needed and required for financial reporting. In pulling reports, I saw inconsistencies of the data. One report showed one number, but then I can go back. And when I did go back to pull the same report with the same criteria, it would pull in different numbers. How can that be if the data is coming from the same system? It goes back to my previous lesson. Pay the experts first to ensure the tool gets off the ground to a good start. The project management information system tool was advertised to us that it can be really an all-inclusive portfolio management systems. And really no projects had to be really managed outside of it, no tasks, anything. But for our master planning process, we had to work outside of the tool because the tool did not have some of the capabilities we needed to effectively do our master planning, that how we have done it in Excel. Goes back to lesson number 3. Does this really fit into our processes? Wrapping up. A project management information system should be more than just a tool. It should be a trusted partner in your project management journey, helping you overcome challenges, achieve goals, and adapt to the ever-changing landscape of modern businesses. I hope you were able to take something away from some of these 6 lessons that I've learned from the world of project management information systems. Thank you for tuning into today's show. Stay organized, stay efficient, and keep reaching for those project milestones.
Thanks for listening to the Project Management Masterclass. If you're ready to lead at a higher level, explore the Power Skills Academy and start mastering the skills that drive real project success. Visit www.developpowerskills.com. The link is in the description. See you in the next episode.